So, in this video, I'll be teaching you a total of 4 different types of chemical reactions. What are those? They are combination reaction, they are decomposition reaction, this is displacement reaction as well as double displacement reaction. Before going into each of them, a little caveat for you is that each of those reactions or different types of reactions is not truly very different from each other. You can imply one in the other and it goes like that. And one more thing that I want to tell you, this is the bare basics. After that, if you'll be studying any other type of chemical reaction, then you will encounter a whole bunch of different types of chemical reactions, but don't worry, they are just derived from all these total of 6 fundamental types of chemical reactions, and hopefully you have all 6 of them in your book. So let's just go and see what the first one or the combination reaction has to teach you. For that, I'll bring back my old friend or my old example, that is H2 plus O2 gives you H2O. So H2 plus O2. So even this word, the combination reaction says combination, In our case, what is combining? It's hydrogen and oxygen. They're combining to give you water. Voila, you just proved the combination reaction. That's nothing but the combination reaction. Let's go on the second one, that's the decomposition reaction. Okay, it's the opposite of combination reactions. Let's just take one example of AgCl. Now, AgCl is silver chloride. I have it here. Okay, that's my reactant. On the presence of sunlight, so when I keep it under the sunlight, what happens? It breaks down into silver. Okay, that's Ag, as well as Cl, that's chloride, and that's decomposition reaction. In fact, you have one more that's just a water. So just now we saw H2 plus O2 gives me water. You can have water in the presence of electricity, gives me H2 and O2, and that's your decomposition reaction. Third one is the displacement reaction. In the displacement reaction, you have one old little equation that you are encountering at almost every place. So let's just first of all take that. It is copper sulfate. It's not just copper, it's copper sulfate, that's blue in color. Okay, so it's copper sulfate plus ferrous, that's iron. So you combine both of them, it's iron plus copper sulfate. What happens is they just talk to each other. Okay, it says copper and iron coming together. Copper with, you can say, his girlfriend. Okay, so copper with his girlfriend sulfate comes and talk with and has a good talk with iron. Says, hey iron, and then iron says, hey copper, it seems that I am better than you. Just go out, I'll be with your girlfriend. And then they come together forming FeSO4 with copper out. That's how you can form displacement reaction. Then lastly you have double displacement reaction. Okay, this is quite interesting. Let's have one more pretty common, and probably it's the most common reaction you'll ever see for double displacement reaction. It's NaSO4, that's sodium sulfate, plus barium chloride gives me barium sulfate plus sodium chloride. Now don't confuse sodium chloride, it's a big word, but it boils down to just water. So if you boil down salty water, you'll get salt. So you have this double displacement reaction. Now how does this double displacement reaction occur? What happens is you have ions. Okay, now if you don't know what an ion is, it's like you have an atom that has lost or gained an electron. Let's take an example of chlorine. Chlorine has 7 electrons in its outermost shell. It can take one more. Why? We'll be going into depth in other chapter. So you have chlorine, it takes one more, okay, and it takes that and it becomes stable. Now it has one extra electron for every proton, right? Meaning it's an ion, it's a positive ion. On the other hand, you have sodium, okay, that's Na+. Why? Because it has one electron in its outermost shell. What happens? It loses that one electron and it becomes a negative ion. Okay, pretty sweet. They come together and form an ionic bond. We'll be going into depth in each of these in the upcoming chapters, so just don't worry. You can just take on these words and we can just follow along. So this is how a double displacement reaction occurs. What happens? You have sodium sulfate. Now sodium sulfate is like, we are okay, but we are not so good. Then you have barium chloride. They also say, yeah, we are okay, but I think I can have a better partner. They'll come together and say, okay, it seems we have the wrong match, let's just get it right. And here you have it, sodium chloride and barium sulfate. Voila, you just understood 4 crazy different equations, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.